When single women are dating, they join men in pursuit of their interest. They go hiking, they play sports, watch movies together. But after marriage, they somehow lose interest. So they encourage their husbands, why don't you go and join your friends? Do it without me. Now, in a survey of 40,000 married couples, husband rank spending time with their wife, recreational companionship, as the second greatest need right after sexual fulfillment. Now, man needs recreation to keep their lives going. They work hard all day. Every week, they look forward for a few hours of enjoyment they can schedule for themselves. And by nature, men enjoy activities that are more physical, with risk, with adventure. Men usually don't mind being sweaty, being dirty, having body odor, but most women find that very unpleasant, very inconvenient. You know, I don't like the odor, I don't like the sweat. It's tasteless. They prefer to go for dinners and long walks and romantic movies and cultural events and shopping. Now, let's go back to this picture again, right? With me and my wife. Our interests got to merge. Now, for her to know what I'm interested in, very important, we need to converse. She got to know what I like. And we got to have communication. Now, so after we got married, son and I, we took up tennis together, you know. And every week, 3 times a week, we have a coach. And we'll go to the club and we begin to play our tennis. But son is not very good at racket games. You see, she's a very good runner. I mean, my wife is a cross-country runner. But she's not good at racket games. When we started playing tennis, she always lost. You know, I would just hit the ball. Come on, son, run. Come on, use a cross-country. Run. One day after 6 months, son said to me, Kong, I really don't enjoy tennis. Why don't you play with the boys without me? And many of you know Pastor Aris is a champion tennis player. Pastor Tan is good in every sport. You know, he's now a champion golfer, you know. And it suddenly dawned upon me that for 6 months, son was accommodating me in the tennis, but she really doesn't enjoy it. She didn't enjoy it. She was just doing what I wanted to do. And she did the right thing. She told me she's not having fun in the game. From that point onward, our recreational activities became more non-competitive. So instead of playing tennis, we switched to things like gym. You know, I mean, you don't compete when you're in the gym, right? We expand our interests by going for plays and concerts, dining out, traveling, scuba diving. You know, we begin to go swimming together, and because we stayed together in recreation, we end up spending most of our fun time with each other. So instead of me hanging out with the boys and she with the girls, the most fun times that we had. You know, I can tell you, I remember we went to Sibadan in East Malaysia. And we were crazy, you know, 2 of us. And we never really learned how to scuba dive. But, you know, when you are pastor of a big church, you have certain privileges. We went over there, the master scuba diver that devised the whole Sibadan thing came and gave us a short course. And in 3 days, we got our license. So we went swimming with the sharks. It was so fun. We went swimming with the sharks. And then it was a monsoon season. So both of us were swimming in about 60 feet in the water, not very deep, 60 feet in the water. And all of a sudden, you know, her mask came out. And she said, oh, oh, oh. And I thought she was practicing how to do the maneuver. I smiled at her. The master diver came and pushed the apparatus in her mouth, and she breathed. We went up. She walloped me, you know. She drank so much water, she started to have tummy ache. And then we got to stop by an island. So they stopped us in an island, left 2 of us because she was vomiting and all that. And my master scuba diving coach says, I'm going to come back and pick you. So both of us were there. So can you imagine, we're in this uninhabited little island, and I said, son, let's just rest in the shade. When we went there, it's like Jurassic Park. All the small little animals came. I tell you, it was fun for us. We finished that, and she was vomiting for 3 days and 3 nights, high fever. And when we finished, we went and we climbed Mount Kinabalu. We were crazy. You know, but those fun times, we never forget. You know, we spend the most fun moments of our lives in each other's company. You see, the outcome would have been very different. If I stuck to my tennis and let Sun go her way, we would have grown apart. You see, I'm not saying that you have to do everything together, all right? I'm not saying that. But we shouldn't spend the most enjoyable moments of our lives in the company of somebody else, especially when there's a strong possibility that somehow you may fall in love. There's a strong possibility your love bank account for that person may go up. If you want a fulfilling marriage, the person you should share your most enjoyable moments with must be your spouse.